Right, hi, question 7. Here it says that a worker is guaranteed a minimum wage per shift of £80. So let's call that shift 1 and shift 2. £80 is the minimum, and the pay is £1.50 for each unit. For each shift up to 55 units. So here we have here 55 units. Um, there we are. That's right. But you're guaranteed 80. Sorry, £80. So why am I writing £50? You're guaranteed up to 55 units, and after that, it's £1.55 for everything over 55 units. So basically, he makes 50 units in the first shift. So here he just gets the £1.50. So which is technically 75, right? But he's guaranteed at least 80. So we know that definitely this is going to go up to 80. So this is the figure here for shift 1. And shift 2, he makes 60 units. So for the first 55 units, he gets £1.50. And for the next 5 units, he gets £1.55. So I need to bungle that out. 55 times £1.50 is 82.5. 5 times £1.55 is 7.75. And that's 90.25. So I need to add these two together, 90.25 and the £80, and that's 170.25. So my answer there is D. Cool, great. And that's how I would deal with that. Now, this is a good one for revision with when we're dealing with sorry. Here we're looking again at process costing. So I'm just going to do this without talking about the formulas first, so you can see what's happening again. So you might recall, you might need to go back, but I just want you to think of what's going on here. The argument here is that when we're dealing with processes, so again, I'm just going to use double entry as a tool because it kind of works. Think of it from more an in and out process. So I want to make sure, as in management accounting, I keep a cost, or I cost all the basically the products that have gone into making something, right? Because I'm trying to measure inventory as well. So imagine I'm making 1,500 liters of something. These could have been 1,500 units. Key point is that this has come from a process. So I'm keeping tabs on the costs, aren't I? So here I have 1,500 units of this thing going into this vat, this massive vat that I'm going to cook this thing in at a cost of £2 per unit. And then I throw in some other costs in there of 355. These are just maybe these might be to do with mixing, labor, whatever it is, some other raw materials that are just going to add value to these 1,500 liters. So, but this is, I don't know, I doubt this is liquid, but the key point is that there's effort gone in, and those are the additional costs, right, that go in here. So technically, all of this cost should be spread, if there is no wastage, over the 1,500 liters. Imagine all this goes in, and of course, this is the coming out section. So I'm expecting technically, right, 1,500 units to come out. And I'll literally spread this new cost, which here, of course, this is 3,000, isn't it? So this is 6,555. I'm literally expecting 6,555 to spread this cost of 6,555 over 1,500 units in a perfect world. But unfortunately, the world is not perfect. And so they tell us that we expect to lose about 10% in terms of the units. And that's just because, imagine it's evaporation. So you're not going to get 1,500 units come out. We expect to lose 1,500. So 1,500 will come out as loss, but we might be able to trap it. So I'm just going to put it here. Again, think of gases. I might be able to trap it and put it in to a sort of area here where I might be able to trap this, and I'm just going to put here sort of losses. I'm able to trap these 150 units and sell later on. So it's come out of here, and I'm putting it in here. I'm going to be able to sell it, and it tells me that it's valued at 50p per liter. So the value of that loss, so to speak, is gone. So that's, if you like, 150 times 50p, which is 75 £75. So that's my losses account in effect. So really now what it means is that 150 liters are gone. I started off with 1,500. So really I should have, I'm just going to use a different pen color, I should have 1,350 liters left, right? That's what I should really have at 655. If I'm spreading my costs now, 655 minus the 75, I mean, that's gone. I mean, I know it's gone. I've been told it's gone. Divided by 1,350 liters left. That's what I should have now, right? That's if I was spreading it. I've come out with 1,350 technically, and therefore the value of each of those units should be £4.80. So this is the cost really of each unit, the normal cost of each unit, if I was valuing my inventory, right? But I'm told that, oh yeah, sorry, actually what happened was you only came out with 1,250. So really, I didn't come out with 1,350. I only came out with 1,250. So 1,250 came out of here, and these carry on to my kind of next process. 1,250. I mean, of course, these are valued at £4.80. £4.8. I mean, that's what it is. But I've also lost, in effect. Well, that means I've lost 100 at £4.80, right? Somehow I've lost that due to just due to inefficiencies, if you like. They can't be sold, and so you have those 100 units here valued at £4.80. The question doesn't tell me how much I can sell them, but the general assumption is that you can end up selling it as well for that 50p. That's the general assumption. So in effect, you can sell the 250 broken units at 50p. So you end up making a loss, of course, right, on these 100. So technically the loss would have been 100 at £4.30, right? Because if you can get 50p for each of them, you're making a loss of £4.30. But this question isn't asking this. This question is literally asking, what is the value of the output? Right, that's the real output you've lost. So the question could have asked, what was the loss made? So that would have been, of course, the 150 times 75p. Sorry, the £75 plus the 480 minus the 250 times 50p. So in terms of thinking about the way you go about this, your focus is, if you look at the formula, it'll tell you total minus the expected loss divided by the expected output, if you like, which is why you see me focusing on the 1,350 first, and that's the way you should always think about it and work to this. So 1,250 times £4.80 gives you 6,000, and therefore your answer is A, right? Because my focus is on the actual output. Cool, great stuff.